In the chaos of Pearl Harbor, as bombs fell and ships burned, a mess attendant who wasn't supposed to be anywhere near a weapon, took control of an anti-aircraft gun he was never trained to use. In those crucial moments, Doris Miller, a black sailor confined to serving meals due to the Navy's racial segregation policies, transformed from a cook into a war hero who would help change the face of the American military forever. Born in Waco, Texas in 1919, Doris Miller grew up as the son of sharecroppers. Despite facing the harsh realities of racial segregation in the American South, he enlisted in the U.S. Navy in 1939 at the age of 20. Like all African American sailors of that era, Miller was assigned to the messman branch, restricted to roles as a cook and servant for white officers. On December 7, 1941, Miller was collecting laundry aboard the USS West Virginia when Japanese planes attacked Pearl Harbor. As chaos erupted, Miller rushed to his battle station, only to find it destroyed. Without hesitation, he began moving injured sailors to safety, including the ship's mortally wounded captain. Then, Miller did something extraordinary. Finding an unmanned .50 caliber anti-aircraft gun, Miller took control despite having no formal weapons training. For nearly 15 minutes, he fired at Japanese aircraft until he ran out of ammunition. "It wasn't hard," he later said. "I just pulled the trigger and she worked fine." For his actions, Miller became the first African American to receive the Navy Cross, presented to him by Admiral Chester Nimitz in 1942. His heroism made headlines across the country, becoming a powerful symbol in the fight against racial discrimination in the military. Tragically, Miller's life was cut short when his ship, the USS Liscum Bay, was torpedoed and sunk in 1943. Doris Miller's courage helped catalyze changes in military policy. By 1948, President Truman issued Executive Order 9981, officially desegregating the armed forces. Today, Miller's legacy lives on through numerous memorials, including schools and buildings bearing his name, and a future aircraft carrier, the USS Doris Miller, scheduled for launch in 2026, marking the first aircraft carrier named after an African American or an enlisted sailor.